Hey everybody, it's Mike again. Happy New Year's Day 2025. It's about 32. Good bit of wind. It's pretty cold. So just wanted to do a quick video. I know you're probably getting ready to have one more last big hurrah since it's New Year's Day with the food and the beer and the wine and the whiskey and the desserts, etc. I don't think I need to elaborate on that. You're still in your lazy parasite category probably. But maybe you're thinking, well, sounds pretty cold. How does he stay warm out there doing that? So I'm gonna give a shout out to Cabela's, which is a outdoor sporting company, chain retail store. They have the best long underwear that I have found. That's what I use, the top and the pants. So obviously you got the gloves, the hat, the heavy duty coat, and some jogging pants or sweatpants with a pair of decent shoes. So shout out to Cabela's. You might be able to go in your area. They also own Bass Pro Shops and pick up some of these items if you need them, because you've told yourself, hey, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna start walking. And good for you, man. I hope you do. I've already had some people reach out to me and said, hey, thanks for the video. I'm doing X, Y, and Z. Well, that's great. So we want to get you to the reformed lazy parasite status so you can be a better version of you. And that's the key. Can you get better? Why would you want to stay stuck where you are? How can I get unstuck? Well, bottom line is, it may be a series of different things that get you unstuck. Maybe these videos help you, maybe they don't. You say, well, Mike, why are you doing the videos? That started out as a lark. And then it actually helped me propel myself from 2.5 to 5 miles, because if I was doing the video, I wasn't thinking about, oh man, I got another X laps to go or whatever. And then I sent them to a few people and they're like, hey man, that's really funny, that's great, you're motivating me. I don't have any great master plan here. I mean, basically it started when I reached a point in my mind where I came to the conclusion that, you know what, Mike, you're just not that special, dude. I know you got all these great things in your mind you want to do, achieve. Reality is you hadn't done them, you hadn't achieved them. So just face up to the reality. You're not that special. And that was the point at which I realized, okay, I'm not that special. I admitted it to myself. I am a lazy parasite. So now I got to focus on being better. No amount of thinking is going to change anything. I got to start doing something. And about 3 years ago, the company I work for, the boss, the owner, came up to me one day and says, hey Mike, what size shoe do you wear? I told him. He says, I'm buying you a pair of walking shoes. I said, really? He says, yeah. You need to get out and walk. And I kind of dismissed it, but a couple of days later he walked in with a brand new pair of tennis shoes, of which I'm wearing today. But it was 3 years before I got off my ass and got serious about it. So thank you to that person who was concerned enough to give a positive suggestion or take an action instead of just talk. And I don't have any tennis shoes prior to that I could have worn, so he gave them to me, but I sat on my ass for 3 years. So when I talk about being a lazy parasite, I was. So I understand what's going on here. So I'm qualified to talk about it. I have the proof. So anyway, let's get going. I don't know what it is for you, but you have an opportunity with a new year here to get better at something. Get better at something. Be a better version of you. How do you do that? Do you do it in one big sweep and change? No. Well, Mike, I want to be an airline pilot. So I'm going over there to the airport and rent a plane tomorrow. Well, that's pretty unrealistic because you don't have a license. You wouldn't know what you're doing. It sounds great, but you haven't been trained. So there's a process of incremental steps to get you where you want to be. So let's start on taking that first step of whatever it is you're working on or want to work on. If you want to be a pilot, you obviously would look into taking courses and how that works. You get the point. So you're probably not going to do anything today because the day's almost over. So go ahead, load up on the rest of the cookies and whatever else you're doing there for New Year's. But get up tomorrow, give it another shot. How many times is it going to take? It's going to take as many times as it's going to take. That's the answer to that. Okay, thanks.